Ted, I think your dogs could have some fun there.
Maybe. Ellie does not like getting wet.
Oh, maybe
Wrigley
not
might
then.
for a while,
Okay.
and you never know with him. But yeah, if there are people there's food around, he would be excited about that. So they might enjoy it somewhat, especially if it's warm enough, because I tell you, jumping in the water this time of year, not so good. We've had some pretty chilly weather this morning. We got below the freezing mark, but we've enjoyed some sun. Time lapse from our Lewis Donato camera from CC Heights. Watch the clouds slowly gathering from the southwest, enveloping the area here at lunchtime. And as we move along through the rest of the day, we'll stick with the clouds. We'll even add a little bit of rain to the weather picture. Here's Doppler radar activity beginning to work its way across Interstate 35. Showing up on radar. At this point, they're running into some fairly dry air. A lot of this not yet reaching the ground. That's typical, but eventually we will see some more of that rain coming in from the west. We'll see rain actually reach the ground and bring us some at least damp pavement, some light rainfall from mid-afternoon through maybe the early evening. But right now the clouds have taken over, looking southward with our Lewis Donato camera from Grand Rounds at 3rd Street Southwest. Overcast scene, but still fairly tranquil. Anytime we're in the 40s with light winds, I think we have to just be grateful that that is the case and not the rough weather we had yesterday. We had wind-driven rain and raw winds. Today, not much wind at least. 43 the temperature. It feels like 38. Air pressure is on the rise, 29.91 inches of mercury in the barometer. Temperatures mainly in the 40s. Rochester at 43, Plainview 44, mid-40s in Mason City, and already 48 in Winona. The clouds are still slowly moving in that direction, but rain developing today. Very light activity. We're not looking at nearly as much rain as we had on Monday when we had the 1 to 2 inch totals. Today, maybe 0.05 of an inch. Very light, brief showers mid-afternoon through early evening. Then sunshine returns tomorrow and hangs around for the rest of the weekend. As we get closer to the weekend, improvement with those temperatures. Settling not just for 40s, maybe some 50s, at least for a little while. But right now, one system has moved out. That's yesterday's system that took days to get out of here. Now we're watching the next one work its way to the south and east. This one, much more of a weak system, looking at some very light rain with that. And here's high-res futurecast tracking the possibility of rain this afternoon. Rochester sees its first drops around 3 o'clock or so. A little earlier than that, about 1 or 2 o'clock, Mesa City, Albert Lee, and areas of the west around Blue Earth and toward Louisville and up toward Madelia. But rain pushing eastward. We'll have periods of rain until about 7, maybe 8 o'clock this evening. Then that activity moves out. We'll stick with the clouds through tonight. But the rain will be done by around 8, at latest 9 in our southeast counties. And then we wait maybe 4 or 5 more days before we see rain again. 43 in Rochester, Des Moines, 56. Behind the storm system, a little cooler. And that's what we'll have tomorrow. In fact, temperatures a little on the cooler side, low 40s. But at least it's quieter weather tomorrow, drier in the coming days. Rain this afternoon, 46 the expected high, winds around 9 or 10 miles per hour, sunset 6:14. There's that storm system moving eastward on Futurecast. Clouds hang around through tonight, but a fairly light breeze around 10 to 12 miles per hour. Clouds tomorrow until about 10, maybe 11 o'clock. Then afternoon sunshine helps us reach the low 40s, but very light breeze. And then heading into tomorrow night, high pressure under that. We'll have a very cold night, mid-20s. But then behind that, southwest winds kick in, upper 40s by Friday afternoon. And ahead of this approaching storm system, a surge of warmth. Gusty, warm south winds help us reach the mid and upper 50s on Saturday. But behind that storm system, colder air comes in. Sunday will begin to drop to the 40s. But by Monday and most of next week, way below average for those temperatures. This is a 6 to 10 day outlook from the middle of next week to the end of next week. And our part of the country looking very chilly. 30s at most, and a big portion of that stretch of time. A few snow showers by next Tuesday, but not many rain chances or any precipitation chances for that matter in between. 50s by Saturday, but next week much cooler. 55 would be the seasonal average. Today, not so warm, unfortunately, not getting that close. 46 Rochester, 47 with Austin with gray skies and some light rain showers, a light northwest breeze. Showers end this evening, sticking with the clouds tonight with a light breeze, 31. And then tomorrow, sunshine in the afternoon, fairly light northwest wind, 42, but then we'll see upper 40s Friday, a breezier weekend with some sunshine. And the next week, some very light snow showers at this point, not necessarily predicting any accumulation, but it's something that is we typically see in some portions of November, and that's just a few days early, but it is reminding us that November is not far off.
It's not. It was great to see the sun this morning, and we look forward to its return.
Yes, we are.